Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020, here's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They have such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of
Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards.
First down.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And maybe a little over-pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
Play action. It's gone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he stopped immediately there.
Taken down.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw is Goff. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Jared Goff sacked.
Draymond Jones.
8 yards.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Touchdown,
a
Detroit.
14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Lamar changing the play. To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 40-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
37-yard line.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They could not convert. and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
At the 37-yard
Second and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
He was brought down.
That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Goff. Here's a diving catch right side. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Jack Fox.
Here's Jack Fox now.
For the Lions.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw again is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide.
Jackson.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into your wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 14 yards.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't fourth and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And they'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some reps, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Go. Sit on. 180. Finish it up. Hey, report. Report. 180. Finish it. Sit up.
Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down up to the 47-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180. Sit on. 180. Finish it. 13. Go. Sit up.
Now Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
Again, Jackson. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jackson now. And under the Lions applies pressure. He's brought down
by Aiden Hutchinson.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 48 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice, and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
At the 23-yard line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. First throw now for the backup Allen. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy.
Pass intercepted.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Hey,
After the interception, here's Jackson. The short throw caught by Andrews. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A check down here for Henry. So the completion good for just 3.
To Derrick Henry.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want.
7.
You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Yo. You change it. Shut up.
To throw is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's airing it out for Williams. This is intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives again with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And whatever adjustments they made at intermission, they're working, because the first half they didn't look so hot. Now they seem to be clicking.
And you know me really well, partner. A lot of the time, I like to downplay the idea of adjustments. Maybe it's just they executed better. But in this case, I think you're right on to something. They look so much sharper, so much better. They obviously saw something they needed to change, and they did exactly that.
Change is working right now.
At the 46-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Go right here. Hey.
Looking to throw. Jackson. Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over first and 10.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Allen. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Intercepted.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Jackson's pass.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up
and his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
What? Report! Hey, Ozzie! Sit up!
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
Jackson's pass.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
2nd down and 4.
No, we changed it. What? 180. Hey, shot. We changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Intended for Mark Andrews.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
180. Ready, shot. Set up.
Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
What a shot! Sit up!
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
It's a gain of 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Sit hot! 180! Sit hot! 180! What is it?
Throwing now is Jackson. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Sit up!
A first down carry.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Quick, ready?
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Sit hot! Sit up!
Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Sit hot! Sit hot! Sit hot!
Jackson to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
180! Ready, shot! Sit up!
4th down. Here's Jackson. That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good.